was there, but I just felt like this thing had to be done with this TV thing so the world could see it happen with me, you might say. But as I speak, when I walk in the sunlight, I can't see nothing. When I get into a room like this, then I see, like the guy said in the Bible, everybody looks like trees moving around, you know. But I really do believe that I will see. I believe I've been healed, and I believe it will happen, but there's just things that I have to do for the Lord. And I've been hard-headed, you might say. Sort of like my pastor, I reckon. I don't reckon he'll take me too far out back for saying that. But anyway, I've been hard-headed, but the Lord's been in my heart as long as I can remember. I don't remember not loving Jesus. I just can't remember it. I remember my salvation. I remember getting stronger and closer to the Lord. It's just amazing how things can change the closer you get. I've demanded things from God, and He's come through. I ain't got no water sitting up here nowhere. I'm nervous because I need a drink of water if anybody's got one. But anyhow, I had the best grandmother in the world and the best mother in the world because they were praying mothers, both of them. And I really think they prayed me to where I'm at because they said God had to answer their prayers, and they prayed for me many times. And I ain't been a real bad man. I ain't never done nothing to hurt anybody that I know of. But if I have, while the world's listening and whoever's listening, I'd like to apologize to anybody if I have, my family or anybody. Because, I need forgiveness for it if I have. But anyway, the Lord, if He wants you to do something, if it's, in my case, it's, He sort of put me in a position where I didn't have any other choice, you might say. And believe me, I'm glad of that too. Thank you. But I'm very glad He put me in the position He did, because I've tried fasting before. I do 24 hours, maybe 48 hours, but 2 or 3 months ago I fasted 7 days. But I know God had His hand in it because I couldn't do it. And every time I got hungry, I just thanked God, and, it wouldn't go away. It wasn't bad at all. And I was only going to do 3 days. When I made 3 days, then I said, well, I'll do 5. And then that was Sunday. I come to church. Brother David said, and I was going to go home and have dinner. But Brother David reminded me of the Lord liking the number 7, so he said, you can do 2 more days. And I did, and it's helped me tremendously. You have feelings that you don't have when you're fasting. If you've ever fasted that long, you know what I'm talking about. But when God moved into my life, I wanted to see something. I wanted Him to talk to me specifically, and I wanted to feel things that I seen other people feeling. I mean, you can tell it when it's real because they like a light bulb, you might say. They just shine. They smile. When they smile, they just shine, There's quite a few of us here that do that. That's why I love being here. But I told God, I said, I want to feel that feeling, and I never really felt it. And I don't know if it's been 4 or 5 years that I've been coming here, but I know it's been somewhere around there, but I demanded that God show me that feeling. And it was my fault it had never happened before. I just wasn't doing what I ought to be doing. And I still don't think I'm doing all I can be doing, because until I get to working for the Lord 24/7, I ain't going to be happy with it. But there's things that hinder that somewhat now. Now, he's on my mind all the time, ain't no doubt about it. But I feel like I could do a lot more for him if things were a little bit different. And I feel they will be someday, you know. But I want everybody to know that that I'm gonna get my eyesight back. And I don't know if it's one person out there that's got to hear this or believe it with me. I don't know who the Lord wants to see, but I do know that this is in the deal. I got to let everybody know so everybody can see it come to pass. And maybe, you know, one of these days I'll be able to come up here and look at the cameras and the people. When it happens, I don't know if I'll be able to stand it or not. I mean, 30 years is a long time not seeing the young ones when they run through the yard, you know. There's a lot of bad things about it, but when the Lord leads you, when you allow the Lord to lead you, then it makes it a whole lot better. But I demanded God to show me that feeling, and he did. It was like he amplified my love for my family and my friends. And I lost a drive to have land and property and cars, and I just don't look at those things like I used to. Our little home's paid for now, thank God, but I just don't look at it. I look at it like a home, but I don't have to drive for it, material things like I used to have. I just don't have that anymore. My love's focused more on my family and God first, you know, and my friends. And God's gave me a special talent too with people, cause it ain't hard for me to figure somebody pretty quick, even though I can't see them, you know. The Lord's given me the ability to feel the Spirit very well, very well. And I feel it in here with each and every one that I speak to, and that is the truth. I do. And that's one reason, you know, we were church shopping when we came here, me and my little young ones and my wife, Rose and Luke and Miss Anna. And when we came here, that was the end of it. I know this is a true crossroads for heaven, you know. And if I was somewhere